Yo, Pit Dude, how's it going? It has been far too long. I agree. Alright, looks like everything is working. We be live. I've been holding off on streaming this next bit because my... It's funny because we just watched a PlayStation Access video about this. My boss senses were tingling in like a, oh man, there's going to be like 30 minutes of cutscene followed by like 2 hours of wiping against a boss followed by another 30 minutes of cutscene. So, that's not something I really wanted to deal with in my hour of free time in the mornings before going to work. So, I've been putting this off. But I have the energy right now. It's the evening. I got plenty of time. Let's power through. How is everybody doing? Been very, very busy. The weekends have been all about the kids. And, you know, I don't get off of work until 6. Come home. Eat and or cook dinner. Preferably eating is involved. And then Perry, the last couple of weeks, hasn't been too terribly busy with school, so we've just been relaxing. Which is nice. You are also playing through Xenoblade Chronicles 1 with the intent of finishing it this time. Man, one of the main things that's keeping me going at this point, despite how long it is just how much time I've already invested into it. Like, I don't want to stop playing this, and then... Why is it taking so long to load? I don't want to stop playing it, and then, you know, never... What? What? Oh my god! I was good to go. I was good to go. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me 70 hours into the game. Ah, this disc is perfect. This isn't even used. This game has only ever been taken out of the case and put into the Wii console. It has lived there. I had this sitting on the shelf, brand new. Brand new. Ah. Oh, I'm so annoyed. Well, while we have the Wii menu up, let's take a look at what I've got on here. So I've got the standard stuff, and then I've got Super Mario 64, of course. Shining Force, yeah. Ogre Battle 64, love Ogre Battle 64. Shining in the Darkness, Super Metroid. I have purchased Super Metroid on almost every console it's on, yet I've only played through that game like once. My Pokemon Ranch. I actually still had Pokemon in there. Phantasy Star 2, Shining Force 2, which I never finished because I built up one of my characters wrong. Phantasy Star 4. We got Mega Man 9, there's Mega Man 10, the OG Phantasy Star, Final Fantasy 4, the After Years, which was terrible. Just terrible. Pokemon Rumble, Puyo Puyo 2, I love Puyo, and Harvest Moon. Okay, now that distraction is out of the way, can we please, what is Ogre Battle 64? Ogre Battle 64 is part of the Tactics Ogre franchise. Ogre Battle 64 is a spin-off game that plays more like Ogre Battle March of the Black Queen than it does play like Final Fantasy Tactics. The original Final Fantasy Tactics was actually made, I want to say, by some of the Tactics Ogre devs. But that might actually be incorrect, because Tactics Ogre wasn't Squeenix. I want to say Tactics Ogre has always been Atlas. It's a great game, though. I really enjoy it. It is worth checking out the Ogre Battle series. Especially if you're like tired of the isometric or grid-based, turn-based RPGs. Ogre Battle plays more to like having a map and focuses more on the individual squads being put together. Holy crap! It's working. Were we supposed to get on this? Hopefully we'll have some more people popping in here soon. Everyone got used to me streaming in the mornings. And now I'm like, haha. I'm streaming in the evening now.
So, you worms have finally arrived.
Oh boy, Egil's talking already. I thought we were going to have to walk a bit.
There has to be a way for us to live in peace. There's no reason for us to fight. You must stop this now!
My reasons are clear. And truer than yours.
What's that?
Look, it's Bionis.
May the roar of the Mechonis be the wrath of my people. How many?
Huh?
How many do you think died in that attack? Hundreds? Maybe thousands.
Egil, you'll regret this!
Brother, stop this. You'll destroy the Bionis. Let us put an end to our torment.
It ends when I say it ends. I will end our curse by destroying the world.
You must realize that is not Lady Maynard's wish. That's why she left us her legacy, our whole world.
Pure nonsense. That thing lurking within the Homs girl is no longer our god. This world no longer has a need for gods.
Egil! Stop it!
Face me, Shulk, successor of Zanza. I'll crush the Bionis and spread its ashes across the world. Then I'll turn the Monado into dust. Only then will there be peace.
Are we doing this? Are we doing this? Yeah, of course, that's the part. Oh, I know how to play with at this point.
I can do it. I know I can. Heal counter. Go!
Okay.
Defense systems at max. Okay. Kill round. You're alive.
This isn't going well.
Perf?
Sorry, it's my fault. My
Come on,
rifle's
Charlotte.
getting hotter.
We're not done yet.
Sword drones. 1, 2, 3. Can you still fight?
I'm all right, thank you.
I won't miss next time. Sharla, let's go next time. Thanks. No way. Oh, but
We can definitely do this.
fire! Now! I feel stronger.
I feel like I'm waiting for something else to happen. Oh, here's manufactured drone. What did that do?
I can do it. I know I can. I like this flow. Zero gravity. The electric will slow you.
Time for a chain attack.
I only need one shot. Gotta cool off.
Guys, focus please. Oh, no, more you can get. Ouch.
This will leave a mark. Shake your edge.
I'm not gonna lose. Give me some space.
Just what I
Feel
need.
round. Come on, we need you, Shulk. Double wind. You're here, Shulk.
Leave it to me.
Of course you already used the Monado ability. Ah.
Yeah! Shala!
Okay. My My rifle's getting hotter. We're not finished yet. Alrighty.
What's up? Well, Fiora's the only one who's hurt right now. And I'm not in charge of the healing. Remember, you only control the person that you're playing as.
Counting on you.
You can't switch your combat.
I can do it. I know I can. Concentrate your attacks. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good.
Looking good too, Fiora. This'll leave a mark.
Here come
Shake
more.
your head.
The electromagnetic tempest will swallow you.
Yeah.
Shulk! Fabulous.
Everyone, let's go.
Oh no. Were we supposed to stop this? Did we just lose the game? Infinite damage. Is that what just happened? Reconnaissance is being... Okay, defeat 3 energy devices around...
Ionis is in danger.
Oh, okay, alright.
After another. What a pain.
Can I target
Yeah, good to go.
something?
Stronger. This is the last one.
Well, let me
I'm feeling pretty good.
Looking good too, Fiora.
target it.
Concentrate your attacks.
Okay.
Oh, there's a road here. Okay, alright. Nope. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I can.
I can concentrate your attacks. Okay. That's gotta hurt. Fantastic. I'm gonna go all out. Now.
We can definitely do this.
Concentrate your attacks.
Understood.
Double blade. Thank you. We can do it. I know we can. You don't need to tell me. I feel stronger. Go.
Fiora, bit of quickness, please.
Concentrate your attacks. I'll burn everything to ashes. Yeah, just a little more. I can do it. I know I can. Can you still fight?
Okay.
We can change the future.
Ah, take that, jerk.
My rifle's getting concentrate your attacks. Okay. Concentrate your attacks. Okay.
Oh. Shulk, when did you die?
After
You're not
another.
invincible.
What a
Ronaldo,
pain.
enchant.
Gotta focus. Yeah. Double wind. Straight away. Chain attack would be good now.
All right, do it.
Way to go, Shulk.
Split edge.
I like this blow.
Backslash.
Just a little more. Keep at it.
We've almost got them.
Heel blast.
We can definitely do this.
This is the last one.
Oh my god, can you stop that, please?
You're a lifesaver. 4 drones. 1, 2, 3. Concentrate your attacks.
Understood. This will leave a mark.
We can do it. I know we can.
Split edge.
Healing energy. There's no escape. Finish this together. You're mine. Shulk!
Leave it to me. Yeah. Shala, go for it.
Okay. Game over. We're not finished yet. Okay. My turn. We did it.
We did it.
Anytime, any place.
Falcos! The real Sodu! Hello, hello!
All right.
No way. Here come more. Now. 4 drones. 1, 2, 3.
How's that?
That was a beautiful.
Did more drones come out? I
Everyone,
wasn't paying attention.
let's go.
More drones totally came out, but you know what?
This together.
He's not gonna last through this.
You're mine.
Leave it to me. Split edge.
Okay, that wasn't that bad, and now I have some concerns. I shouldn't have said that.
Incredible. Whoa.
Shulk! Don't do it!
How could this happen?
Do it. Kill him. Kill him.
That voice. Who is that?
Strike him down.
I will. I'll kill him. 1,000 times.
Yes, finish him. End it. It is what you want.
Yes, I want to. I'll kill him. For Fiora. For the Emperor. For my home!
You must find your Monado. Are you ready?
Are you feeling hungry, eh? Chew on this, scrap for brain.
Kill a Homs to beat us.
Egil once wished only to break the circle of suffering.
Until I've
He believed
scrapped each
that if
and
blood
every one of you!
Maynard, the villagers, everyone loved you. Every person.
Yes.
That is why they
finish
wished to
him.
live alongside
End
you.
it. It is
so
what you
clear.
want.
To Maynard and to me.
No! This isn't what I want!
Shulk! No! Brother!
Why didn't you do it? Killing me would have saved your world.
I've forgotten all about that.
Forgotten about it?
I realized that we both share the same pain. Egil, I don't have any reason to kill you.
Even if you do not, I still do.
I know. But I won't do it.
If you do not kill me now, my blade will annihilate every last one of your people. Even then...
I can't kill you, but I can stop your blade. And I'll do it. Over and over again until... we understand each other. Okay?
You have used the Monado well. But do you honestly believe you are its master? Mechonis and Bionis once lived in harmony. They coexisted in peace, without hatred or strife.
Egil, why do you think we were born?
Ah, philosophy. Alas, I'm not very good at answering such questions.
Have you never thought about it? Never contemplated what lies beyond this world?
Beyond this world? Lady Mayneth once said that aside from the Bionis and the Mechonis, this world is filled with nothing but boundless ocean.
But what lies beyond that? We are still young and unable to leave the Bionis or the Mechonis. Say goodbye to our creators, our world. But one day our descendants will. They will leave this place and depart for new worlds, worlds we have never imagined, by strength of their will alone.
Leave this place? That is something I have never considered. However, it would be a truly amazing sight.
Egil, I wish to see that the people of Bionis and the people of Mechonis live in peace and harmony and take care of one another. I wish this for the future of our descendants.
Yes. I too desire this, Arglus. Everybody shared the belief that the prosperity of our two worlds would continue for all eternity. It would have done, were it not for the Monado. The Monado refused to permit the existence of the Mechonis, or rather, the existence of anything but itself. And one day, it took control of my friend, Arglus, and he became Zanza. It was Arglus, possessed by Zanza, who directed his sword at Mechonis.
I don't understand. Does being controlled by the Monado mean you will eventually become Zanza?
The Monado is Zanza. Zanza is the Monado. The two are one and the same. In order to perpetuate the existence of his soul, Zanza inhabits beings of Bionis. But you appear to be different.
What do you mean?
I can see it. How well you retained a sense of self. Perhaps you can break the curse of Zanza. And was that not precisely our wish, Lady Mayneth?
I don't know much about any curse. For now, all I can do is this, Egil. We can live in peace again.
Again? I see. Yes, you're right.
No!
Dixon? You shouldn't have done that, little brat.
I knew something was up with Dixon. I knew something was up with Dixon. I didn't think he was going to shoot Shulk, though. Ah. All that work. All that work.
Shulk!
Dixon! Why? Hey, old man! Are you completely out of your mind?
Don't you kids ever shut up. I'm just doing my job, as always. Right?
Who are you?
It's you.
Yes. Now you remember. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Egil? Too long. Huh?
Zanza's disciple.
Zanza's disciple? Egil, what do you mean? Dixon, what are you?
I don't have to explain anything. As they say, seeing is believing. Now, witness it with your own eyes. The moment of Lord Zanza's return.
Shulk!
Get away from him!
No! Ah!
Zanza! I won't let you do this! Shulk! Wait, who's this guy?
Zanza!
Do not be surprised. Everything in this world is dictated by the passage of fate. As all that exists is interconnected, time can flow only towards the inevitable. That is the vision of which I, the Monado, am the origin. That which will be, will be. This was all predestined. Ever since I came to reside within Shulk.
What do you mean? Zanza grew tired from our battle. And then the High Entier ancestors trapped him. His flesh was sealed away on Prison Island. His soul, and hence the Monado, was confined to Odysee Tower.
In those ruins? But what does this have to do with Shulk?
Did you forget? Who discovered those ruins? Who happened to be there? Who was the survivor we found? And who brought back that survivor?
What are you saying? You planned all this when you found Shulk?
Jackpot. It was all for this day. In fact, there was never anyone called Shulk to begin with.
What?
My soul existed inside the Monado. It was fated that I be released. It was shown to me in a vision. At last the time finally came, and then...
The people who found the Monado and freed it awoke Zanza. He sucked the lives from them, so he could live. Shulk was among them.
Shulk was already dead! That's impossible! We grew up together!
You grew up with an empty shell. He appeared to live because I became his life force. That is until he had matured as my new vessel and become worthy of wielding the Monado, allowing me to truly awaken and finally return.
Lord Zanza is the soul of the Bionis, but he still needs a living body. Just like Mayneth over there. Call that corpse a friend? Don't make me laugh.
But why use Shulk? What was it that made you select Shulk as your vessel?
There was no particular reason. Shulk merely happened to be there at the time.
There you have it. Anybody would have done. As long as they could swing a sword around, at least.
So then, Shulk's ability to use the Monado...
And those visions that he used to save us.
All because of Lord Zanza. Lord Zanza can see the passage of fate. He simply led you to the inevitable. The destruction of Colony 9. The death of that pompous old High Entier fool. And that Grunt Gaddo's miserable demise. All of it.
You evil...
Yeah! There's more. We haven't even got to the best part.
What are you gonna do, Dixon?
Don't you get it? You're just in the way. The lot of you. This world was created by Lord Zanza. By the very Bionis itself. Then you things think you can just spring up all over the place.
All life that is born from me must be returned to me eventually to complete the cycle. For me to continue my existence as before, then all must be restored to its former order.
In other words, the destruction and recreation of the world. Nothing more to it.
First, we must eliminate my greatest obstacle. You, Mayneth, the Mechonis!
The Bionis!
Bionis moves!
I've been waiting. Waiting for this day. Zanza!
to eliminate Xander. As long as he lives, there can be no peace for us, or for the people of Bionis.
Ha! Then you shall cease to exist. By the wrath of my blade!
It's... the Monado!
I'll show you the meaning of wrath!
What?
It's finished!
Why? Egil and Shulk could put their differences aside!
Meaningless sentiment.
Zanza! Right, now! Yeah!
How could you do this?
It is from me that all life is born. It lives only for me, and it shall be returned. So you have finally unleashed your Monado. And there was me thinking you would die with dignity.
I finally understand. The futures of our children belong to them alone. Though we are their creators, their lives are theirs to control. Even if the passage of fate is as you have decided, I will teach you the strength of their will to resist. Zanza, if you choose to deny the existence of every living being but yourself, then I choose to fight. To fight for them!
That's right. We won't let you erase everyone's futures.
Are we going? We're going.
This battle is mine, Maynard. Is that all you've got?
Lock on!
Is that all you've got?
Stronger.
Is that all you've got?
I'm not gonna lose. I can do it. I know I can. What? I feel like I could beat anyone.
Is that all you've got?
Everything's gone filled. Full power.
Is that all you've got?
Stronger.
Something wrong? Is this the height of your skill? You call yourself a god, and you talk of sharing this world with me! So that's why the dead boy is important to you. The Homs are nothing but bacteria, clinging to my body.
They are living beings. If you cannot understand this, you have no right to call yourself a god.
And who decides that? A god? Because only a god may decide. This world only needs one god, Maynard. May you rot in that shell for all eternity!
Fiora!
Face me like a god! If not, then say goodbye to your putrid friends! Such a fool.
This is what I wish. This world belongs to you all. Create a world with no need for gods.
This is the passage of fate.
Zanza, disappear!
He's gone. And things ain't looking good for us.
Let it begin. The ceremony of destruction and recreation.
That light! What's happening now?
Brother!
Vanea, I'm sorry. I
understand. I always knew it might come to this.
Go, Vanea. Do what you must, while there is still time remaining. All hope is not lost.
No! You must come with me.
I, too, have something that I must do. The final wish, trusted to me by Lady Mayneth.
Oh, brother. Melia?
I understand your feelings. Leave it to us. We know what we must do. We will do all we can for the people of Mechonis.
Now go. Shulk can still be saved. Do not let the last glimmer of hope be extinguished.
Egil, go in peace.
Let's go. We're leaving the Mechonis. Ryan, take care of Shulk. Got it.
You okay?
Yes.
Good. It still works. The whole place is gonna blow. We must return to Junks via the central factory.
Let's go!
Dun, what about Egil?
He'll fight Zanza to the very end. But we have our part of the bargain. Once he's gone, we're the only ones left. Let's move, everyone!
Goodbye, my brother.
Okay. We are now free of the cutscenes. I don't know how I want to build my party now. The party has always revolved around Shulk. And that is not something it can do anymore. I mean, I guess we can rock with 2 tanks. It's not like Fiora is sucking on damage or anything. We definitely want Charlotte in, though. For sure, we want Charlotte in. I might swap Ryan for Dunban. We'll see how things go for a bit. Yo, Abyss! And hello, everybody else who came in the last, 40 minutes of cutscenes and boss fights? Ryan. Actually, I might have kept Ryan reasonably up to date. I kind of want to build him around damage right now, though, because of everything that has happened. Yes? Yeah, let's go with him. Not gonna go for 3. Let's drop the physical defense. Let's go for damage. As much as we can, anyways. Let's actually improve. He is just never going to have matching gear. Poor Ryan. This is like some ugly green metal diaper that he's wearing. With sandals. With sandals. We can do better than this, right? I really want to. We can't have Ryan just dressed that badly. We're just dressing for fashion now. I'm not even sorry. He just looked so bad. You know? Zagreus plate. Oil? Is it oil time? Okay, well, we've gone from him wearing just ridiculous looking armor to boxers and oiling up. So there's no winning with this game. It's just one or the other. Alright, so we want to go for damage as much as we can right now, because Fiora is pretty much our tank. But the nice thing is that if Ryan does happen to take Threat, which, let's all be honest with ourselves, when is Ryan going to take threat? He can at least take a hit or two. We don't want spike, we don't want chill defense, we want... strength up. Nope, that is on Fiora. Do kind of want to do ether defense up, like just in case. Okay, that'll have to do. He's not, like, really well built out right now, because I wasn't expecting Shulk to up and die on us. Well, I guess he's always been dead, and we've just had, like, a meat puppet with a soul in it walking around with us. Oh, hey, there's music again. That's nice. Just walked into some big spoilers. Yeah. This is a spoiler stream. There's not really anything I can do to avoid it. I'm not even going to apologize. The spoilers are real. Ooh, Final Cross. It's ether. I don't know if I want to bother with it. I definitely want more Mag Storm. Zero gravity. Oh. Ryan, you have just like all of the AP right now. Ooh, wait, we can go for knockdowns again. So, Fiora, that's days. That's heavy damage. 2 enemies with topple. Break. There it is. That inflicts break. Yes. Alright. We're good. We're saving. Let's rock and roll. Even knowing what happens, I'd still play the heck out of the game. It's... Despite the weak points in the game, which exist almost... just entirely as a result of how combat works and the choice to have your party members be AI only, I'm glad that I pushed through those incredibly frustrating parts, because the story is really good. All I ever see is hours of Sai getting sidetracked. Dude, I'm so glad I got sidetracked, though. Like, I can't imagine how much harder some of these fights would have been without, you know, just those hours and hours and hours of side quest. I wouldn't even call them side quests at this point, though. It really feels like they're required. like, they're presented to you as optional, but once you get to Sword Valley, the game's like, no, you need to go fucking level. Go do your side quests. It's lying to you about that freedom. I wonder if I could have fast traveled out of here. Or if this is going to be one of those JRPG dungeons where we're going to have to fight a boss on the way out, and therefore fast travel is not allowed. I'm calling it right now. You all heard it. What is the next requested game via Patreon again? So a bunch of them fell off because people were not able to continue supporting me, but I believe Nier is still on the list. Big open space. Really? Really? No, something's gonna happen. Do you seriously have a side quest for me? You seem really talkative. The Bionis is being destroyed. There is an angry god who is wielding 2 Monados, and this girl wants to chat. I heard from Vinaya, there's a weapon production machine here. Do you know what came to mind when I heard that? Fiore, you're not helping. Should we stop and do a side quest? What? Use the weapon creation machine in the control tower of the central factory. Alright. we're gonna do it. I know that there's like a lot of shit going on right now, but oh man, are you really not gonna let me fast travel? Yep, you totally are not going to let me fast travel. Was I supposed to do this, like, way earlier? We're going to walk back now and see if I can't go back down. I'd like to believe it's still possible to do it if she's still giving out the quest. From? It is. So there's that teleporter there. I want to say that that goes down. We're going to go around the long way. So stupid. I love JRPGs. They're so dumb sometimes. Ah, dude, don't get me started on Warframe. It took a lot of willpower to not play Warframe right now. God damn it. Okay, so I guess I can't go this way. I had a really good run of luck on running fissures. In like a week's time, I got Hydroid Prime, Mirage Prime, Zephyr Prime, Necros Prime. Just this great run of Warframes. And then I think it was Sunday. Sunday, I just wound up managing to do the Octavia challenge room on Lua. I was like, oh shit, it's an Octavia part. Well, what do I need to get the last Octavia part? Because I'd already gotten the one from the caches. I found out what that was, and it only took a couple of runs. I forget what it was that I needed to do. A survival mission, I think? Yeah, it was a survival mission. So I got all the Octavia stuff, and then I managed to farm everything that I needed for Octavia, which wasn't too bad. So I've got an Octavia in the oven now, too. Ah, yes. Yep, that's it, Abyss. Thank you. Okay, so there's a teleporter down here. Maybe that will still get us to where we need to go. Otherwise, I'm fairly certain I was supposed to do this quest a few hours ago. Oh, good. There's still enemies here. Do we have to go through all this shit again? Damn it. I can't fast travel right now.
Don't get careless.
Of course.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
Knock him down.
Wow, down! Mad sword line! Now we're working as one! I'm powering up! I can do it! I know I can! That's gotta hurt. That was a beauty! I'm gonna go all out.
Now it's right time! Come on!
Now!
Oh, hey. There's a dude right here.
Pain attack would be good now.
Yeah, I'm powering up!
Now!
Oh yeah, baby!
Rhyme! That's the spirit.
Leave it to rhyme!
So, I just realized I should really check a guide for where I'm supposed to be going on making Fiora's weapon. What was the name of this quest? Yeah, okay, new weapon for Fiora. Fortunately, that is very well named. Xenoblade Chronicles, new weapon for Fiora. Wow, it actually got the whole thing. I'm impressed with you, Google Voice Recognition. Control tower of the central factory on the ground floor. Okay, so we just gotta figure out what that is. Just down a few levels. Control tower. Alright. Down. We need to find our way down. Hey Kiba, how you doing? Okay, so there's that giant bastard. I'm still on the third floor. Down now. Tower boarding gate. Why, oh why did I miss that quest? Oh god, we're going to die. Ow.
I'm
Ow.
not doing too well.
Yep.
Hang in there.
Yep.
Just a little longer.
Oh no.
You saved me. I can't take anymore.
Did you start watching any new anime this season? My Hero Academia.
Snap out of it.
And
I'm okay now.
oh, Gun Gale, actually. Which I've honestly I enjoyed the first 2 episodes of Gun Gale. I threw it on for Garen after we watched My Hero Academia because he really likes Sword Art Online. I was like, hey, there's a side story for you. Here, watch this. And at first, he's kind of bummed that Kirito's not in it because he's a Kirito fan.
Don't get careless. Okay, let's sort this out nice and quick.
But,
This won't take long.
yeah.
I'm turning up the heat.
Definitely
Don't give him an inch, Ryan. I can do it.
enjoying it. I'm enjoying it because the main character has a lot more character. She has character.
I'm gonna go all out.
And then on top of that, she's like super hilariously tall in real life, and I identify with that.
Good thing I'm here.
Oh, it's not written by the same guy? Maybe that's why. But yeah, I've been enjoying Gun Gale. I thought that they were all like the same writer or something. Does this go all the way down? This does go down. Oh my god. The tragedy is that I'm going to have to walk all the way back up past this crap again because I can't fast travel right now. But whatever. If this gets Fiora a hilariously good weapon,
Don't get careless.
This won't take long.
then, you know,
Okay, let's sort this out nice and
worth
quick.
it.
Double win! I'm feeling pretty good.
Get knocked down.
Now
Do it. Do it.
Ryan,
Do it.
that's gotta hurt.
Do it. Ryan. Ryan.
That's it.
Ryan.
I'm gonna go all out.
Ryan.
Just
Ryan.
a little more.
Ryan.
You got it. I can do it. I know I can.
Come on.
This is the last one.
Now it's Ryan's time.
You're out of here.
Ryan. Wild down. Wild down. No, not hammer beat. Alright, I'm not gonna mess with it right now. But yeah, Ryan, you're getting kicked out. You've lost your position. Am I also reading the Hero Academia manga? In bursts.
Shifted into second.
Now
You're
it's
out
Ryan's
of
time.
here. Follow my lead. Fang! Ryan!
I know. Wow, down. Charlotte.
My turn! Game over. We're not finished yet.
Alrighty! You're mine. Hang on! We're not finished.
Go. Sword drive. Ain't over yet.
My turn! Need some camouflage.
Covert stance to finish it off.
Nice!
This is how we do it.
Nicely done.
Now!
Sword drive.
My rifle's getting hotter. Kill. Or something.
Okay, let's get going.
This weapon better be amazing. you know? One of those big walkers around. There is! We're gonna wait for him to go past. You'd ask where I am in the manga, but that'll spoil things for everybody. It's actually a really easy question to answer. I am just a little bit past where they are in the anime. The original SAO went kind of fast. They really did. They kind of went like all in on those first like what 14 episodes. And then for whatever reason, it's like they were in a hurry to get to Alfheim Online stuff, which was kind of a stupid thing to do because they could have just done, like, you know, a full season on the Sword Art Online stuff, been more thorough with that, because everybody has fond memories of it. And instead, they're like, let's get to the part with the fairies and the flying, and, oh, you know what it was? You know what it was? There was no incest in the first 14 episodes. That's why they felt the need to skip ahead. Like, this is missing something. Let's give him a little sister.
Yeah, I'm turning up the heat. Don't give him an inch, Ryan. Oh, yeah, baby.
Ryan! That's the spirit.
Leave it to Ryan. Bring it on.
I know I can.
Things are really heating up.
Charlotte, fire it up. I'm powering up.
Starting to look like a team.
With you and me here, would you... Now it's right time.
How was that?
Fiora!
Okay,
Powering up.
Now!
They did try and force 4 volumes into a single season. Totally not needed.
I know we can.
Now it's tough. Not even a challenge.
Okay, let's get going.
They were doing such a good job with the first half of the first season, and then they just like went, bleep. You know what else they could have done? They could have shortened up a lot of... They could have rushed through most of Season 2 and spent more time on the Mother's Rosario stuff, because that was really good.
Don't get careless.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
This won't take long.
Ryan, you're mine.
Fiora! Nicely done.
Awesome.
I'm gonna go all out.
All right, we came through.
Right, let's keep going.
With how
We make
anime
a
is
great
now, it kind
team.
of had to be that way. It's not even just how it is now. It just... And it's not like anime hasn't had this problem before. In fact, there was this period of time where I'd stopped watching anime almost entirely. It was back mid-2000s was just like this really ugly time for anime in general. We were getting tons of stuff localized, but it was all on DVD that were costing, you know, $30 to $40 a disc for 2 to 4 episodes. And the quality of shows was really going down too. So there wasn't much reason to follow it. Fortunately, I think all that led to the golden age of anime piracy and fan dubs. Or not fan dubs, fan subs. Fan dubs are terrible. But that really led to a lot of much better anime. Because that was like, you know, shortly after that period, we got Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. We got Ouran High School Host Club. And those ones stand out in my mind pretty vividly because I started watching anime again thanks to those. But there was no, like, legit way to get them at the time. That was back when Crunchyroll was just straight up like a pirate streaming site. Is it wrong to pick up girls in the dungeon? Season 1 was good. You know, I really enjoyed Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon. It knew what it was. It knew damn well what it was. Konosuba Season 3 would be amazing. We could really use that.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly. I'm feeling pretty good.
Ryan, not feeling like doing wild death. Oh, no, there it is. Holy crap, I wasn't expecting that.
You're out of here.
I guess he can't be dazed. Chain attack yet? I'm gonna wait.
Now it's right time. Eat this!
There's no escape.
I'm powering up.
I can do it.
How the hell
Let's
would it
finish this together. You're out of here. Ryan, don't mess up.
I know. Wow, down! Go, Charlotte!
Okay. Game over. Nice.
Nicely done.
We were amazing. Just a little more. Keep at it.
Right, now it's right time. You said it, Charlotte. Come on!
I feel strong. Getting hotter. There's nothing around here that can beat us.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Okay, let's get going.
Yay! Okay, we have a new weapon for Fiora. War Blades. These better be just great. Kona. Oh shit, that actually is really good. Okay. Time to walk back out. Terrible timing to find this side quest. Apparently it was available earlier. I don't suppose. Yeah, no. Alright. Machine. Looks like we avoided him this time at least. Where am I going? Or, nope, it's right here. You know, the only powers that Lady Maneth was using while she was in Fiora that Fiora didn't really have access to all the time were plot shield powers. Like, oh no, the entire party's about to die. I better not allow that to happen. It was stuff like that. So there wasn't really any gameplay affecting stuff, which is nice. Agnaratha transporter. You can take me down there. Oh shit, I did. I could clear out these side quests now if I wanted to. That's a big if. We're going to turn in the ones that I have. Maybe? No? Is everything broken? Okay. No, we're not doing this. Didn't Agnaratha get destroyed? Overlord kept the lizard sex. Okay. I mean, I'm not into it, but I'm not going to judge you for your choice of anime, Abyss. Okay, so we need to walk up the other side then, instead of take this. Okay, which is over on that side. Alright. Gentlemen. Oh, do you not want to fight me? Am I too high of a level? Oh, you want to fight me. No, this one.
Concentrate your attacks.
Ryan, what are you doing? Oh, I targeted the wrong guy.
That'll show him. I'm gonna go all out.
Makes sense now.
Now we're working as one. You're mine. I can do it. I know I can. We're starting to look like a team. With you and me, the next one will hurt even more. Shala! Now! Powering up. I'm feeling pretty good. That's a good sign, Fiora.
This has gone sideways.
Now it's right time.
Now! You're out of here. Everything's gone blurry. I'm powering up. You saved me. I feel stronger. I'm feeling pretty good. Yikes! Fiora! Nicely done. I'm gonna go all out.
Come on! Wow, down! Yeah, I'm turning up the heat.
Don't give him an inch, Ryan. I can do it.
Powering up.
I know I can. Now!
Come on! Now it's right
Keep
time.
at it.
That was a superb moral victory, ladies.
Ryan, you bash, we talk. Moral? We're still standing, aren't we?
This guy should ignore us. Alright, look at that. We managed to do not only story tonight, but a couple of boss fights, some major cutscenes, and some side questing. Who knew? Who knew? I didn't. That guy wants nothing to do with us. And really, that's the safe choice. I'm gonna fault him. Is this out, or is this down? Should be up. The stream's an hour long. Am I going to stop now? No, not right now. I'm going to get through probably the next cutscene. But I don't want to accidentally stay up late. Because I do try to stream in the mornings. I know that hasn't been happening too much lately, but a lot of that has just been because I was correct in my assumption that Xenoblade was going to throw like a million cutscenes at me. So I'm successfully using Restream now. This is on both YouTube and on Twitch. If the upcoming cutscene is 40 minutes long, I'm okay. I'm prepared for that. If it's not, then I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. We're gonna leave. I'm assuming we're gonna get a cutscene. I'd be really surprised if we didn't. And then I'll be saving and ending the stream. I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. Okay, that wasn't that long of a walk, actually. It's not like Crystal Tower walk. Of course. Actually, right now, chat, could somebody out there, I'm just curious, does anyone know of a JRPG that has a longer period of time with more boss fights between checkpoints than Final Fantasy III's Crystal Tower? Have I played any more Monster Hunter? Nope. I just cannot get into it. I keep trying, and I just... Like, I got over that hump, and I got used to playing the game again, and now it's boring? It's just not holding me, and I don't know what it is. Looking at it critically, there's absolutely nothing there that's a game breaker. By the math, this should be the best Monster Hunter game to date. I just like For You more. Crystal Tower's a horrible dungeon. Crystal Tower's... I love Crystal Tower. The number of people who didn't beat Final Fantasy III because of that final dungeon, way too high. I'm really surprised they didn't add a checkpoint in the remake. Nice! Thanks, Az! Thank you for the sub. It is horribly designed. Yeah. I'll agree with that. I think it's definitely a product of the age.
Stubborn mortals. So desperate to cling to your pathetic lives. Even when there is no hope for you! Don't you ever give up!
Never. But hear this, Zanza. They will judge me not in life, but death. For both our worlds, you must succeed. Lady, Main.
The Mechonis! Egil!
Look starboard! What's that cloud?
It's Telethia!
You're not getting away!
Dixon!
Listen, it's over. Time for you all to return to the Bionis. Nice and quietly.
That's enough! Why, Dixon? What made you like this? Shulk looked up to you, respected you!
Dixon! Don't let Zanza control you! Wake up!
You can quit your belly aching. I'm in total control. I've always been like this. Ever since long before any of you lot were born.
Before we were born?
Now you get it. It's just like Egil said. I'm Lord Zanza's disciple. Dixon of the Trinity!
Wait, Trinity? That implies a third. Who is the third? Okay, I was expecting a cutscene. I was not expecting a boss fight yet. I was expecting the fight with Dixon to come later.
I feel stronger.
I'm powering up. Right time. Now we're getting started.
That's gotta hurt.
Fiora! That was a beauty!
I'm gonna go all out. I'll burn everything to ashes.
Now it's right.
Everything's...
Ow, that hurt.
I'm not gonna lose. You're mine.
Zero gravity! You can do better than that. Fire!
You're out of here.
Oof. That's lame. What the hell does that do?
Everything's gone
Aside from just let us... Okay. Wow. He hit me so hard he broke the game. That better have been a story battle. Failure. Okay, good.
You waste of space. Not so tough without Shulk, eh? Stupid beast. You should be grateful. Not everyone has a war buddy like me to lead them along. Tasted good, didn't they? The victory drinks we used to share.
I'll kill you!
What? Who was that? Show yourself!
Melia, are you all right?
Brother!
Callian! Dixon! He works for the Bionis! He shot Shulk in the back! Is this true? Dixon? This ends here. Your Telethia are no match for our Havres squadron. You cannot win!
Maybe you should be concentrating on your own people, instead of barking at me. Looks like you've forgotten your destiny. Right? Lorithia?
Lorithia! Are you involved in this as well?
Your Highness, your naivety is quite charming, but it is also your undoing. I had much fun playing with you and your father.
What? What is this light?
Ether particles emitted so that the Bionis can be destroyed and reborn. What do you get if you cross high concentrations of ether with high entia?
No, you wouldn't! Lorithia!
Awaken, my darling pets!
They are...
Telethia!
Brother!
Melia!
Lorithia! Let him go!
You misunderstand, child. This is the reason why high entia are born. Do not blame poor old me.
Explain yourself!
It's just like she says. The High Entia are a race created by Lord Zanza to eliminate any annoying life forms in the preparation for the rebirth of the Bionis. Their bodies contain a gene that, when the time comes, transforms them into Telethia.
It can't be. Say it isn't so.
Melia, it is true. That is why you are our only hope.
Brother?
Whatever. We won't be needing a half-breed like you anyway. I mean, if you don't turn into a Telethia, it just means you're gonna get crushed by one. That's the only thing you're good for. Rise up, pets. Do my bidding. Kill your lovely sister.
Brother! Just hold on! I'll find a way to save you!
Melia! So sorry. I always placed such a heavy burden on you.
Don't say such things, brother!
But at least I can still shoulder the destiny of our people. The burden meant for you
brings a tear to my eye.
These moments are to be treasured.
How?
Brother!
Melia! Father's wish and the future of the High Entia are in your hands. Yours and Shulk's.
Telethia! Destroy him! Dixon!
I got it.
Too late!
Damn him!
So we got cutscene and a boss. Man, they're killing everybody off right now. Gotta make sure that the players feel as much despair as possible. Mother. Yeah, Mother had a really hard final run, but it was hard in the same way that, like, Dragon Quest II had the Cave to Roan. It's not that it went on for too long. It was just, like, wildly unfair due to not being tested. Final Fantasy III feels like it was tested and was purposefully designed to be a 3-hour-long dungeon to break the player down, and then just when they thought that they had made it, to just dick slap them and make them start all over again. Cave to Roan and, you know, the ending of Mother can both be done in, like, what, 20, 30 minutes on the long end? But, God, even save stating your way through Final Fantasy III, you are looking at a minimum of 3 hours to get through the Crystal Tower. Okay. Well, that is it for the evening. Lord knows I don't want to get sucked into yet another lengthy cutscene. Thank you for joining me, everybody, for more of the Xenoblade Chronicles Let's Play. I will see you all later. Take care.